The new Palia update comes out this week, which is so very exciting, but we're not there yet. We are on the eve, we are on the cusp of this new Palia update. So today we're gonna do everything we can and collect everything. We're gonna collect every little thing, hoard it all, so we're prepared for the update. And what better way to do that than with a scavenger hunt? That's right, we are going to be doing the Palia Scavenger Hunt again. I created these bingo board scavenger hunts that you can kind of play with however you want. And today we're just gonna be using those again. So if you're watching this live, you can see a pinned comment at the very top that has a link to a Google Drive that is where you can get these bingo boards, scavenger hunt boards, however you want to call them, and use them for your own, on your own. Or if you're watching the VOD after the fact, in the YouTube video in the description, there should also be that same link. So you can use these if you're a streamer and you want to use these for content, you absolutely can. Just, you know, don't claim that you made them yourself. That's all I ask. But yeah, they're free for you to use however you want to. You can go by the rules that I've set, or you can make up rules for yourself. Whatever you want, whatever you care for. So, with that being said, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And it's because today we're gonna be trying to black out the entire board. I know. Oh, it took us a while just to get a row of 5. 2 rows of 5. It took us all stream. So it's gonna be interesting to see how long it takes us to black out the entire board, if we're even able to black out the entire board. But let me, hold on. Let me double check something real quick. But before we fully dive into everything, we have to pull our fortune for the day. Pooh Honey Wizard here has our fortune for the day, so let's see what he has in store for us. Let's see if today is going to be a good day, a bad day, a mediocre day. Let's see. Let's shake it on up. What wise words of wisdom does Pooh Honey Wizard have in store for us at this very moment? Okay. And we open and we draw. We did eat panda a little bit ago since the last time. So there are 2 new fortunes in here. Will we get them? The world may never know, because there's a lot in here. There's a lot in here, and we're gonna go for this one right here. It didn't want us to grab just one, but we have grabbed one. Okay, our fortune for the day. You ready? You ready? Seek pleasure in simplicity. Seek pleasure in simplicity. Forget about your worries and your strife. It's the simple things in life that will bring you joy and happiness. I need to remember this all the time. I'm always trying to do the wonderful, the challenging, the mystical. I'm always trying to find something to be bigger and better and more wonderful than the time before. Sometimes you just gotta relax. You gotta sit outside, even when it's storming. Just sit outside, take in nature. Or just read a page of a book, you know, and find joy that way. So hopefully you're able to seek pleasure in the simplicity today, and I will try to do the same. And in Palia, I think that just means enjoying the time that we have here in Palia. I think that means just embracing what Palia has for us today in this very moment. But good morning, everyone. Thank you for getting your daily tickets. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and get this exclamation mark out of the way, and then we'll fully get started. Because we don't want an exclamation mark there. No, we don't need that there, but let's go ahead and swap over. So as you can see on my screen here, I have the Palia board so you can see it. You can see it at all times. You're welcome. This is going to be so, and I have it to where actually I can interact with it on the screen while you see it. So it's not just like a photo of it. Like, look at this. Watch, watch, watch. Duplicate. Cover it up. I think this is just so fun. This is truly finding joy in simplicity. Just having a bingo board on my screen. Wonderful. I love it. Oh my goodness. Yes. But, so this is our bingo board. This is the one we're going to be working on. We are going to try to black it out today. So we're going to try to get everything on this board. If you don't know, if you don't know my specific rules for the Palia bingo, I'll let you know. And I finally have an empty plot, so that means I can finally reset, because it was getting too much. I need to reset my plot, my garden plot, and now we can. But that's not what we're here for. No, 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 no. That's not what we're here for at all. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna actually, we're gonna go over this bingo board right here. So as you can see, this bingo board, it has a whole bunch of different slots. Like it has Delilah, Dragon's Beard Pete, Enchanted Pupfish, a whole bunch of different things you can find. And then it has two numbers in the top, one number in the top left, one number in the top right. The number in the top left is easy mode. So really you just gotta find one of everything. And if there's an NPC, that means we have to just give them one of their weekly ones. And then on the left is difficult mode, hard mode. And like with Delilah, we'd have to give her 3 of her weekly ones in order for us to mark her off as done. We'd have to find 6 Dragonbeard's Peats for that one to be done. We'd have to find 9 silver ore for this one, and so on and so forth. We also have in the corners where you can find them and what you need. This may be a little difficult for me to see, and it also may be a little bit difficult for you to see. But overall, we're just kind of here to, it's just kind of here to see what we're looking at, you know? That's what this is here for, because last time we kept going back and forth between 2 different screens, and that's no fun. That's no fun. This way, it's a lot more simpler, and we can kind of see our progress as we're going, and not just getting like sneak peeks of our progress and things like that. So, let's see. Since we're wanting to find one of everything on this board, I think there's a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish. There is some corn. So let's go ahead and plant some corn so we can get that going. Now with the corn, since it needs to process, and I think that's the only thing that would actually need time to process, we can kind of just count that off once we start processing it. You know? We don't have to fully wait, but let's also go ahead and see what Nio and Delilah or Dahlia, let's see what they want in their weekly wants, and then we can kind of make a game plan, make a plan for what we're gonna do from there. But let me see, do I have corn seeds? I don't think I do. Crops. Corn, corn, corn. No, we are cornless in this house. We have no corn in this house. That's fine. Oh, before we get started, I've upgraded my house. Look, we now have a bigger house. I now have this area. So we have like a little bed area, a kitchen, and it's not just one room. And then I've added shelves in this room. So now you can see all my little potato bud things. They're not on the floor anymore with all my plushies. Yeah. Okay, now let's go see what Delilah and Naya want. Dahlia. Dahlia, Delilah, tomato, tomato. You knew who I'm talking about. There's no one else close to the name of that in Palia other than that lady. Other than that lady. Okay, okay. So, let's see. I think we can just go to the big giant board in the center of town to discover their wants, which is easy. Easy, easy peasy. So, let's see. Hopefully their wants are easy. I mean, we're doing an easy blackout mode, so we only have to get one of the wants. We don't have to worry about more than one for each of them, but let's see what they have. Okay, so Dahlia, she wants a Bahari crab, an orange bluegill, a lake shark, or a rock hopper pumpkin. Okay, we can get a Bahari crab easy. So we'll have to just remember that one. We can't put that on our bingo board. And then where is he? Here he is. He wants a waterlogged boot, speedy grow fertilizer, blueberry jam, and veggie chili. Okay. Speedy grow fertilizer. How do we get that? Because I think we could, like, I have blueberry jam. I have it, but we're not supposed to use our chests. That's a rule that I've put on me. If you're playing right now, that's a rule I'm putting on you. But if you're playing some other time, you don't have to follow that rule, but that makes it more fun, you know? Because otherwise, especially if you're, like, super far into this game, you'd probably pretty much have everything in your chest, and then it's like, okay, we did this, it was like 5 minutes, woo, good job, and it's not that exciting. So let me pull up the wonderful Palia tracker, and let's look at that speedy grow. Let me see, where are you? Nio, there you are. Oh no, I don't want to mark it as gifted. Can I not? Will Palia Tracker not show me? Oh, there it goes. Let's see. It's available for purchase from the Gardening Guild, which I do have that Gardening Guild unlocked. Is that the only way to obtain it? Okay, that's the only way to obtain it that I'm seeing. We can't, like, create it or anything through our fertilizer machine. So, that's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. So, we can go get his speedy grow and knock that out. And we also need to pick up a corn seed. And then a Bahari crab. But we're nowhere near a Bahari crab. Okay. So I guess we're starting. Ready, set, start your engines, go. Okay, now we are officially in the challenge. We're officially in it. So now we can truly see how long it's gonna take. Mark your calendars, 9:16 a.m. Oh, I wish I had looked at it just slightly sooner so we could have, you know, done it at 9:15 a.m. That'd be really nice. That'd be really helpful. But 9:16 a.m. is when we started, and let's see what comes first, honestly. Is the end of stream gonna come first, or is us getting a blackout board gonna come first? Only time will tell. Okay, I think I can go to his Gardening Guild here. I don't actually have to speak to him. Let's see. No, this doesn't have his guild stuff in it. This just has, like, I mean, I can definitely buy a whole bunch of this stuff. That'd be nice. If you're chatting right now, I cannot see. Bagheera is in my way. Oh wait, he wants a corn. We could just buy a corn. No, we'll plant it and then go from there. Actually, I may still have to buy it, because I don't think I have corn at all. So, figure out that is really not a good spot for you. Scoochy, scoochy. Scoochy, scoochy. Okay, we're safe. We're good. He wants to say hi. Say hi. Hi. He's like, put me down. Don't degrade me like that. I'm a strong man. I'm a tough little boy. That's Bagheera talking, in case you didn't know. Okay, jump over all the pumpkins, jump over all the blueberries. Hello, hello. We need your... the items? Yes. Hold on. Let's see if it is a recipe for the speedy grow, because if it is, then we'll use that. No, it's not. Oh. No, that's not a apple seed. Planter Life Tomato. Is that just like a fully grown, like you can just kind of have it to where it looks like it's grown? That may be it. I am gonna buy the watering can, but we also need to get the Speedy Grow fertilizer. Bye. Thank you. Oh, we got 50. Well, thanks. I didn't need 50. I just needed one. But if you have a deal for 10 coins for 50, I'll take it. I'll take it. So let's see. Where is Neo? Nio? Where is he? Oh, that's not you. Oh, Nio. Oh, where are you? Wow, I really don't see him. I don't see his brother either. Ani? Maybe they're in Bahari. Okay. Well, if that's the case, we're just gonna go home then. I tried my hardest. Okay, I didn't actually try that hard. I literally just, hung out. Okay, okay. I don't know why that's doing that. It's really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. But we gotta go to Bahari anyway. So this way it's all good. Like if he is in Bahari, it's all fine and dandy. It's not that big of a deal. But let's go ahead and plant this this corn right here. We gotta till the soil. We're just gonna plant one little guy because I got this all empty so that way I could redo everything and it all be grand and fine. And yet here we are planting something. Despicable. It's fine. It's just one thing. One thing. I can handle one stalk of corn. I can handle it. Also, let's see if we can go ahead and get that new tool that I got. Let's see. Tools. Nope. No, I need more pallium. Do I have pallium? This has nothing to do with the... We're wasting our time here, honestly. But I just need to know. No, I don't have enough pallium. But we do have enough for gold, so let's just go ahead and rock that gold in there. Figure it. The
bombastic? Scar, what type of word are you using? Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye. What kind of pet that suits?
Sorry. That was Bagheera. Bagheera wanted me to be right back. I don't want to be right back. That is not what we're here for. Okay, now. Well, let me check my mail. Thank you. Oh, and let me drop off some items. So let's actually... I'm gonna put these in here so they can crafty away. And then we'll get going. Because now all that's in my inventory is two little tickets, and then a row of food. A row of food, and everything else is... Well, that's not food. Those are mushrooms. Get out of there, you sneaky mushrooms. Get out of there. You were confused? Yeah. I was confused too. I like, all of a sudden heard my voice, and I was like, oh no, what happened? I'm not saying that. Who's saying that? No, Bagheera just wanted me to be right back. So, now we're officially ready to start. We're officially ready to start. So let's go ahead and, oh, this gillyfish, I don't know where it is. I missed that one. Oh no. I don't know where the gillyfish is, but let's see. Bahari Coast. Well, I guess we can, since we planted the corn, we can go ahead and mark that off. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got the corn. One thing down. Just how we like it. And then everything else is... Okay. Silver, we get in Bahari. Sort of. Fur, we can get that really quick. Okay, let's go ahead and get the... What do we start with? What do we start with? Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Let me see where this gillyfish is from. That will be important, because since we can't see where it is on the little map, our little bingo board. Oh, gillyfin, not gillyfish. Kilima Lake, no bait, anytime. Perfect. Perfect. We'll go ahead and do that first, and then we can also get some fur from a choppa. And then we can try to get a garden millipede, things like that. Wonderful. We've got a plan. We've got a plan. We're tracking it. We're wonderful. Welcome in, Brighton. Thank you for getting your daily ticket. Hope you enjoy your time here at the zoo. We've really just started with our Palia bingo board. You can play along with the link in the pinned comment that leads you to all the Palia boards, like the one on the screen you see right here. But we are trying to black out this board, so we're trying to get one of everything on this board. And so far, we've got corn. We've got corn, and we do have the thing we need to give to Nio to mark him off. He's not here yet. Shh. Easy shot. Easy shot. Let's see if we got some fur. We did. Easy, easy. Marking off another thing on the board. Drum roll, please. We did it. 2 things off the board. 2 down. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 23 more to go. That would have been far more efficient if... Oh wait, do we need that? I don't think so. Ooh. Maybe. We'll see. Common field cricket. Is that what that is? I don't know. It's really hard for me to see. No, it's a garden mantis. Oh. Well, sorry. I got you for nothing. So sorry, bud. Not my fault. You just look very similar to your cousin. You look very similar, and that's not my fault. Let's see, are there any other? You're all bugs. The millipedes are kind of usually with rocks. Right? Are you what we need? Garden leafhopper. Is that what it is? Garden mantis. What does that say? Ugh. It's slightly too small. Here, hold on. Please pause. Please hold. You've been put on hold. Please enjoy this hold music while you are on hold. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Thank you for waiting. You are now back from hold. This garden mantis is by the lake, which I think that's where the gillyfin is. Please hold. Do 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 do. Yes, it is. I was going to the wrong place. I was going to a pond, not a lake. Silly me. How could I ever be so silly? This is the wrong spot. This is where I was going. I knew where I was going. I was just going into the completely wrong direction. So, thank you for coming off hold while we figured out that technical difficulty, and as we come do a complete 180 and go where we're supposed to be going. Yes? Yes. Good. Good, good, good. Glad we're all on the same page here. Glad we're all doing this together. Because this blackout board, it's gonna take a lot of time and energy and focus. And so far, we've not been super focused, but I'm gonna say that's okay. Because let me see, how are my tools? We're gonna have to do some mining, so let me...
Hey there!
No, I don't want to... Oh, hi. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm just trying to repair my tools. Yes, right there. There we go. But we're just trying to... Like, you know, in the beginning, everything's slow. It takes a little bit to build up, but then once you get started, everything, like, starts snowballing. You know, so everything gets a lot faster and easier and more wonderful. Let's see. Also, if y'all see any silver. That's not silver. That's not silver. That's not silver. You see any silver? Holler. And by holler, I mean type in chat. No caps locks. Then I'll think you're yelling at me and I'll cry. But still, just type in chat. Be like, hey. There was silver right there. You gotta find it. You gotta pick it up. That's not what we need, but that's what we need. Little guy, you can't get away from me. No, you can't get away from me. You can't get away. No. There we go. Okay, this is the one we need. This one right here. This is the one we need. Yes, garden mantis. It's the one we need. We get to mark off another thing. Another thing. Another thing. And here we go. Boop. I wish I had a party popper. Then it could be like, pa, 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 pa. That would be great. That would be wonderful. Okay. So we have 3 things. A briar daisy. I'm gonna say that's in Bahari Bay. Or I'm gonna say that is. Gillyfin is in this lake. Anything else in this lake? Let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get real close. Don't mind me. Please hold. Oh, there's another Kilima lake. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be amazing. You can see it. I can see it. It's all wonderful. And then here I am like, huh? What's that saying? What is that? What? Huh? Apparently this is not great, you know? We're still figuring out the little tweaks here and there. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna fish by my buddy Einar, whatever his name is. He's my best friend, but apparently I don't know his name. Isn't that how it is? Your best friend, you don't know their real name? Okay. Okay, come on. We want... no bait in the Kilima Lake. That is what we want right now. No bait in the Kilima Lake. And then, in doing so, we get a gillyfin to mark it off. And it's going to be the first fish we pull. Bet your bottom dollar, the first fish we pull is going to be the first fish we need. The good old gillyfin. Is this the right size? I really don't know. I don't know my fish. In real life, I kind of know fish. It is! We got it! High fives all around. High fives all around. Okay, okay. Well, let's... You know what we gotta do? Mark it off. Mark it off. Dun 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 dun. We did it. We did it. This striped sturgeon is also at the Kilima Lake, and it is only during specific times, like the second half. So we're not there yet for the striped sturgeon. Sturgeon. We're not there yet. But we are there for, you know, I think I'm going to pull it up on my phone. I think we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. You know, it was pretty janky. But it may just be how we have to do it. You know, so I can read. I have good eyesight, but apparently not this good. Apparently not this good. Okay. Let's take a photo. Let's crop said photo. And then let's save the photo to our photos. And then pull up our photos. And then we have it on our phone. And so now I can zoom in and read that tiny wording that I put on there. Okay, we have a Kilima Rivers, we have a Kilima Lake. Let's see, we have another Kilima Rivers that is active right now. Then we have another Kilima Lake. Kilima Lake. Okay. Okay. So, the plan right here, we're gonna get the cutthroat trout, the enchanted pupfish, we're gonna get the crucian carp, we're gonna get the striped sturgeon, as well as the silver salmon, all right now. All right now. We're gonna get those, and we're gonna have fun with it. So, because all of those are in Kilima, the first two, the enchanted pupfish and the cutthroat trout, are in Kilima Lake. Oh, as well as the striped sturgeon. But they all need different types of bait. So, but the pupfish and the trout, we can get at any time. The striped sturgeon, we have to wait till after 6 p.m. in Palia, which is not that time yet. So let's just try to get the cutthroat trout. Cutthroat trout? How many times can I say that? Say it 20 times fast. Cutthroat trout, cutthroat trout, cutthroat trout. Am I even saying a word at that point? I don't know. But nope, no bait. And we're gonna go fishing. We're gonna go fishing. And you know how last time the very first fish we pulled up was the fish we needed, the wonderful gillyfin? It's gonna be the same here. We're gonna get that cutthroat trout first time. I think that's incorrect. I think this is a gillyfin. Hold on. Please hold while I pull it up. Yep, it's a gillyfin. Thank you. Not needed. Next one. We need the next one. Oh! I know. You're fishing right beside me. It looked like you were about to take my head off with that rod. No, thank you. I was like, what is that? No, thank you. And now we can just sit here and relax while we fish. I don't know how relaxing this is, but it's supposed to be very relaxing to fish. I don't know. You tell me, is this relaxing? Your answer is probably like, Lacon, fishing is relaxing, but listening to you talk about how you don't know if it's relaxing or not makes this not relaxing. Oh, the conundrum. Oh my goodness. Gillyfin after gillyfin after gillyfin after gillyfin. How many do we have? We have 4. Okay. No. I say that like we had like so many, but we don't actually have so many. Oh, I just realized my daily tickets, I don't think they're working. Oh no. I'll have to fix those. I'll have to fix those because that's not okay. That's my favorite thing in the world. Another gillyfin. This is not my favorite thing in the world. Here, hold on. Let me... If I try to do it... Well, where is it? Daily ticket. Okay. No one get their daily ticket. No one do it. It's messed up. I'll have to figure that out. Well, good thing I noticed. Good thing I noticed. Okay. There we go. It's all fixed. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Okay. Let's fish and drink. That's what everyone does anyway, isn't it? In real life? Okay. So, if we can get this cutthroat trout soon, that will be great, because I would like us to not, you know, waste our time. I mean, it's not wasting our time. We're still going after something that we need. But what I would love is for us to get this before 6 p.m. and then we can get the specific, we can try to hunt for the specific one that only shows up after 6. And then we can try to get that one, you know? We can just kind of move along. You know, we've been moving along pretty steadily so far, so let's continue to move along pretty steadily. But it looks like, I'll bet you $10 that this is a gillyfin. And yes, I got to finish my statement before that came out, so I'm still correct. You still owe me $10. You still owe me the 10 buckaroonies for getting that gillyfin. But now, I'm gonna bet you $2 that this is a cutthroat trout. Why? Why am I betting less than? Because I'm not confident. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not a cutthroat trout. Yeah. Okay, well, now you just owe me $8 because I bet 2. Look at this. You want to see something cute? Hi! What a cutie! So cute. And he's like sitting at the desk. He's like, I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work, Dad. Such a cutie. He's ready to file his taxes, get his little business suit on. Yes, we love to see it. We love to see it. Okay. So I don't know if this is the best strategy for us to try to get this whole board whited out today, but it's the best strategy I've got. Now, if you have a strategy, definitely let me know. You're like, no, 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 what are you doing? You need to be doing this. Enlighten me, because I'm just trying to get everything, like, everything I can in Kilima and then move over to Bahari. We also still need to give Delilah and Nio their gifts. So, but we can kind of do that at any time. Like, we have them, so we kind of have those technically marked off. I could go ahead and run them to each of them, so that way we can physically mark them off, so that way it looks like we've done more. You know, boost our sales, boost our morals, or our morale. But I think just the fishing is going to be difficult. Honestly, the most difficult one is going to be that gem that we have to find. That's going to probably be the most difficult, which is why my strategy, because I don't know if we can actually finish this all in one day, my strategy for this bingo board, since we're trying to black it out, is to just kind of get everything that I can get, so that way we have the most things, and then leaving the difficult things for the end, so that way if we don't get them, it's like, okay, we've left like one or two things on the board, versus trying to start with the most difficult thing, and then getting that difficult thing and feeling proud of that, but then, you know, having a lot more things undone, you know? It's like a to-do list. You want to have, some people, whenever you're doing a to-do list, they tell you to eat the frog. I do agree with that. Eat the frog in the morning. If you don't know what that means, it's whenever you have like a to-do list, and one of the things is, you know, it's difficult, you know, you've been putting it off, you know, you're not going to want to do it. So do the most difficult thing first off. Get that out of the way. Eat the frog in the morning. I think it comes from like, I don't know if someone was just like, what if you'd have to eat a frog every day? Or like if it's like from a proverb or something. I don't know. But, oh my goodness. We're getting so many. Okay, it's after 6. I'm gonna change my, bait to just a worm, so we can try to get that striped sturgeon. Because obviously this cutthroat trout, it ain't working. It ain't working. Okay. But essentially, it's like if you had to eat a frog every day, like a whole frog in one go, not cooking it, no frog legs, we're not talking about food that people already eat. I'm talking about just, you pick up a frog off the side of the road and you eat it. Like if you had to do that every day, you would want to get it out of the way. You wouldn't want to leave it to the very end, because then like you're thinking about it all day and you're like being like, oh no, I have to do that later. I don't want to do that later. But if you do it in the morning, you eat the frog in the morning, then you're like, I did it. I'm good. I don't got to think about it until tomorrow. So while that may be a good mentality for like regular to-do lists, I don't think it's a good mentality for us just in this scavenger, you know? We'll leave the frog to the end. We'll worry about the frog at a later date. Oh my goodness. These fish, the gillyfin honestly gave us a false sense of hope. It did. It was like, oh, this is gonna be easy for you. Yes, yes, yes. And then here we are, hours later, with only gillyfins in our pocket. I mean, now we're getting smallmouth bass, but who wants a smallmouth bass? Bass are the worst fish. I'm literally only saying that, because I know that there's a fisherman watching, and they'll be like, how dare you? Bass are the best. Bass are the best fish to fish. That's me. I'm trying to rage bait the entire fisherman community. Willie, I'm coming for ya. I know. Step aside. Oh, and you are actually still there. Hi. How are you doing? We fishing together? You having fun? I'm not. I'm just kidding. I am. I'm having fun with you beside me. Ooh. You got laggy there for a second. We don't want that. I need to catch this fish. It's not the fish we need, but I'll still catch it. I will still catch it indeed-a-rooney. Ugh. I know. Instead, we're just filling our pockets with fish. We're filling our pockets with all the fish in the world. And not the fish we need. Like, whenever I was making these boards, I did just kind of, I threw them all into a, like, little wheel, a spinny wheel, like all my different options, and I just kind of spun them to, like, pick which one, and, like, I didn't intend, like, I wasn't like, okay, there needs to be this many fish on the board, this many bugs on the board, this many other items on the board, this many, like, villagers on each board. Like, I didn't do that, but part of me kind of feels like I should have, because, some of these boards are very uneven, and honestly, there's a lot of fish on these boards. There's a lot, these are essentially, fishing boards. But I didn't, like, I don't know, part of me was like, oh, I don't want to, like, pick and choose what's on each board, because also that's just part of the fun, the randomness of it. But, hello, Nathan. I'm just trying to catch a fish. Not this one, but I'm trying to catch another one. If you catch it, I'm gonna be very disappointed. This is my fishing ground. Hopefully you only catch gillyfins. Get all the gillyfins out of the water. Get all the gillyfins, and I'll get the, I don't even know what I'm looking for. Striped sturgeon? I think that's what I'm looking for. This is a tiny one. This is not what I'm looking for. I can guarantee you that right now. Not what I'm looking for. But I don't know, part of me was like, oh, it'd be really fun to make it super random, but also, like, I feel like it's just uneven and lopsided, so I may make some more boards. Not like get rid of these, but like make additional boards that are more like, okay, because you know how in bingo, you have like the B has a certain set of numbers that are always in it, the I has a certain set of numbers that are always in it, and like there's not overlap in between those. I feel like I may need to like do that, you know? I may need to have it to where like the B is villagers, and then the I is fish, the O is gems, or like just materials that you gather and things like that. I don't know if is there enough items? B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O. 5. Small silver flared. Do we see it? You see the silver flare? No. I don't know, it could be really far away. If it's close, I would go and get it, but I don't see it. I see a flow tree. But I don't see any stink clouds coming out of the sky. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait. We do need silver, but I'm not gonna run around willy-nilly trying to find it when I'm at a pond where I could potentially get the items I need. All the items I need. Oh, is this what we're looking for? Is this what we're looking for? It looks big and scary. Okay, okay, guys. Okay, guys. Yeah! We did it! We got the striped sturgeon! Let's mark it off. You're ready for this. Okay, now let's get that enchanted pupfish. Enchanted pupfish. Can we do this before the ads start? That would be great. That would be great. We have ads starting in 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. If you have to sit through those ads, I greatly appreciate you doing so because it is a free way to support the channel. But if you aren't having to sit through those ads, I'll show you a piece of art that I really like. And we'll just talk about that. So no one's gonna miss out on the Palia Scavenger Hunt. No one's gonna miss out on this fun of... Hold on, I gotta lock in. Okay, no one's gonna miss out on this. Oh, there's a large silver flared now. Leafhopper Hills. Where is that? Oh, that's like over there. That's way over there. We'll stay fishing. We'll stay fishing. See if we can get this before the ad starts. But yeah, if you have to sit through them, I appreciate you doing so because as soon as it gets over, as soon as it's done, we're gonna be back into the swing of this bingo thing. Scavenger hunt thing. I still don't even know what I want to call it. Like, I look at it as like, this is a bingo board. But like, bingo is where you're like, random. And you're like trying to get things marked off, but like we're actively choosing what we can mark off on this board. So it's not really random, you know? I don't know. Tomato, tomato. Technically it's a scavenger hunt, but I think I'm just gonna call it a bingo board. Bingo was his name-o. B-I-N-G-O. Oops, oops. I know this isn't the fish we need, but I still want to catch it. Because at least even if we're not getting the fish we need, we're getting our levels up. We're getting our levels up, but it looks like we didn't get the fish in time. It looks like the ad is about to start. Let me do one more fish. One more fish to see if we can get it. The ads are starting real soon. Come on. Enchanted pup fish. Come to me. Come to me in my time of need. Now. This is the one we need. Okay. Do these fish even sell for a lot? I mean, I'll take it if it sells for a lot. Stuff it in my pocket. Oh my goodness. Okay. Perfect timing too. We got the alligator guard. It's not what we need, but the ads are about to start. Again, thank you for sitting through those. And we will be back continuing with this Palia bingo board right after this break. And let's continue on with this fish right here. This enchanted pup fish. Wait. No. What do we have in our thing? Okay, we do have glowworms. For a second I thought we didn't have glowworms. And I was like, excuse me? Of course we're not getting the right fish. We're not fishing with glowworms. But we are. We are fishing with glowworms. So it is all good. Part of me wants to one day do... Oh, well this is definitely not what we need. Wants to do a thing where we try to catch just every fish. for every insect and things like that. I think that would be fun. But right now we are working on this Palia bingo board. As you can see right here, we've marked off 5 different things already on this board, and we're trying to black out the board. And currently we are trying to get the enchanted pupfish, which is on the top row, as you can see. So we can try to get this, mark it off, and make us one step closer to blacking out this entire board. Oh, this little guy's fast. This little guy's a booger. Trying to, go all over the place. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Can we catch it? And it's an enchanted pupfish. We did it! And our inventory's full. Let's mark off that enchanted pupfish. We did it! There we go! Pew, 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 pew. We did it! High fives all around. Bam, 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 bam. Now, we've done that. Our inventory's full, so I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna keep everything that we need for this challenge. So that way I can prove to you at the end of this that we did it all. No cheating. But we've picked up a lot of stuff we don't need yet. So let's go ahead and go back to the house. And then we'll pick up back where we left off. We still have some fish we need in Kilima, but there's also a lot of things in Bahari that we can pick up. So if y'all have a preference, let me know. Like if you're like, okay, time to go to Bahari, time to switch it up. Or if you're like, no, stick with what you know, stick with what's going on and all that. Okay, let's see right here. Gillyfin. I like to have 5 of every fish. So specifically the starred fish, more or less. But it looks like we don't have 5 of the regular gillyfins, so we'll put those. And then let's see. This largemouth bass. Y'all see it? There's 2. We might not actually have enough space in our inventory to do this, but we can get rid of that one. And we got to keep one of the gillyfins. And then we need to keep the striped sturgeon. Painted perch. We don't need to keep that. Enchanted pupfish. We can put that in the inventory. Smallmouth bass. We can put that in the inventory. And then there's smallmouth bass. We'll put those in the sell pile. We don't need that. Don't need that one. The beluga sturgeon. Do we have this one? We do, but we only have 1 of it. So wonderful. And the alligator gar, that makes 5 right there. Emerald carpet moss, we don't need. Flips. Fur we need. Don't need that meat. We don't need this crust. I'll keep that. Okay. So here we are. Here's the things we have. We may, since we have these, we may just go ahead and get out the 2 villagers. I mean, it is 3 o'clock in the morning, so that might not be very beneficial to us, but maybe this will mean that that Nio is at his house, because he wasn't at his house earlier. I don't know where he was. But he was not there. He was out gallivanting across the world. Traipsing around. We have a cat. We have a cat. Oh my goodness. I love my cats. And I love when we can see them. Such a cutie. The world is a better place because cats are in it. Truly. The world would not be as grand and magical and wonderful if cats were not in it. Okay, Nio is... Where is he? Because he's not even... It's like 3 o'clock in the morning and he's not at his house. He's partying away. Goodness. Okay. Well, okay. Okay. I guess. Let's go ahead and... Hold on. Since it is 3 o'clock in the morning, we should probably wait to give the villagers their gifts. So let's get... We can get the Crucian Carp, which is in Kilima Rivers, with a glowworm. And then... Oh wait, we can... No, it's past 3 a.m. We can't get the striped sturgeon. No, we already got the striped sturgeon. Sorry. Ignore me. Ignore me. Yeah, that's the only... That fish, and then the cutthroat trout, which I'm gonna make sure that that cutthroat trout is correct, because since the one right beside it didn't have information, it could have been like that cutthroat trout's information that's down there was actually meant for the gillyfin and not the cutthroat trout. So let's just double check. Cutthroat trout. Yeah, the cutthroat trout is in the Bahari Rivers with the worm. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, that one we can't get right now, but we will get later. Okay, good thing I checked. Good thing I checked. Pupfin. Oh, we could have put this waterlogged chest. Actually we're gonna destroy it. We're gonna get rid of it. And let's go ahead and eat. Just fill up our focus. And let's go ahead and go to the Kilima Rivers with the glowworms. I'm assuming... I think this is considered a river right here. So, we'll go there. If it's not, please let me know. Because otherwise we're about to be fishing in a place that is not helpful to us whatsoever. So, please stop me if you know that this information is incorrect. Because that will be very embarrassing. You know? Almost as embarrassing as trying to get a cutthroat trout in Bahari, or in Kilima. Here's a little flow tree. I can get this one. Maybe? Yeah! All by myself. I did it. I'm very strong. Okay. So let's try to fish for... We're fishing for the Crucian Carp. Okay. Now we wait. Now we wait. But... Oop. I don't know why I lifted it up. I don't know why I did that. Don't know why. So sorry. So sorry to disappoint you in my failures as a fishing connoisseur, as you will. So sorry about that. Ooh, is this the one we need? $5 says this is. $5 says this is. You owe me $5. Wonderful. You don't actually owe me $5. We're just doing this for fun. We're not actually, betting. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. But let's go ahead and... Boom. Ba-dum. 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 Okay, I don't know why that just instantly made me think of the circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro. From Madagascar 3. Please tell me I'm not the only one that thought of that. And please tell me I'm not the only one that knows of that. Because it's good. It's a banger. The best song of all time. The circus, the Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, Afro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, let me... Okay. I don't know why... I don't know why it keeps doing that. But it keeps, like, pausing my playback on my Twitch. Like how you can see yourself. It keeps pausing it. And I don't know why. Okay. What else do we need from Kilima? Need anything from Kilima? The two things we need from Kilima we can't get right now. We can get find wild ginger in the Kilima Valley, as well as the Kilima Fields for the garden millipede. So let's just kind of run around, see if we can find those things. But if not, we may just like just go ahead and run over to the Bahari. Honestly, it may be smart to just go ahead and run over to Bahari since we have so many things we need there. But let's just go ahead and we'll kind of go the long way to Bahari, essentially. So, oh, here's another one. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, a one-hit wonder. Thank you. But, oh, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Hit it. Hit it! Hit it! What was that nonsense? That was stolen. That was straight up robbery. Straight up robbery. How could they do that to me? So embarrassing. I don't know what was going on. Obviously, my trigger finger did not want to trigger finger anything. Okay. But this, since we have the new update coming, this is going to be the last time we see this snow. This is probably going to be the last time we have this snowman here. Oh, so sad. Oh, there's another one. We can't fail again. Can't fail again. There we go. I probably didn't need to hit it that many times, but we did. Garden millipede! Let's go! Yay! We'll do a quiet celebration for this one. We'll do a golf clap celebration for this one. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, then we also need the, so if we see any... what's it called? Ginger? We'll get it. But I guess we can kind of... I think the ginger's on the other side. Or at least that's where I see it the most often. So we'll go ahead and just start heading over to the other side. But, you know, one thing I think about all the time whenever we're playing games like this, especially like just when we're shoving everything in our pockets, is like, what is that actually like? Like, why? No, that's just a regular rock. That's a regular rock. Like, if this was real life, shoving all this stuff in our pockets, we would have to be so incredibly strong for it to all fit in there. You know? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I've gone hiking. Like, full on hiking up a mountain. Like, I've been to the top of 2 mountains, and then I almost reached the top of a 3rd, but weather didn't allow us to reach the top of the 3rd one. But I've been on top of 2 mountains, so I've done my fair share of hiking. Like, full on, like, heavy backpack hiking. And whenever you're doing that type of hiking, you don't want anything in your bag. Like you sometimes contemplate, do I really need this many pairs of underwear? I know, it gets very dark. It gets very dark trying to think about that type of stuff. But you're truly like being like, okay, do I really want this in my bag? Because you know you're gonna have to carry it. And you know, as soon as you start to climb up that mountain, it's gonna feel 20 times heavier, and you're gonna be like, why on earth did I think that this was a good idea? We got some ginger. We got some ginger. We get to mark it off the board. There we go. Yeah! High five! High five, high five, high five! High fives all around. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Couldn't have done this without you. Truly couldn't have done this without you. Now we can go to Bahari in peace. Bahari in peace. But like I was saying, you will feel every little ounce that you have in your backpack. And yet here we are in these games shoving everything we can into our backpacks. Like, if this was real life, I'm sorry, I would not be holding this much food, or I would not be holding this much fish. Like, it'd be a lot of catch and release if I really needed a specific fish. I'm not holding on to a fish. But yet, here we are, shoving everything we find into our pockets. We're shoving the world into our pockets just to make ourselves happy. I think there is a bug over here that we need. Okay. Now that we're in Bahari, we should probably reschedule, like, huddle up. That's what I'm trying to say. We should huddle up to figure out what's going on, what we're doing. So, let's see. This bingo board right here. Let me pull up my version of it as well. Okay, so here in, I can kind of update this one. So that way we can, I can also see what we have and haven't caught already. Caught that, we've caught that. We've done that one. That one, that one. That one? Is that everything? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, it is. It is everything. Oh, and there's like a weird... There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. So, and we kind of already have Dahlia and Neo already marked off. Or we have their things to give them. So that's already good. Now we just need... Was there a bug? No. We have Bahari Fields with a garden ladybug. But then we also have Bahari River, Bahari Coast, Bahari Coast, Bahari Coast. Oh, and then the cutthroat trout, we have to, I need to double check what that one is. Let me see. That's Bahari River as well, with a worm. Bahari River with a worm. So I think we work on the Bahari River. Okay, so the Bahari River, we can get the snail. Is Neo the one that wanted the corn and the speed grow? I think so. I think I just saw those two things and thought I was getting for two different people. Hold on. Yeah, she wants a Bahari crab. Okay. Okay, we still need dahlias. So, let's go ahead and get... We can go ahead and get the garden snail and the crab over by the coast, and then we can start fishing on the coast for some of the things we need. Right? Yes. Yeah. And if we find some silver along the way, we can pick that up. Okay. Good plan, good plan. Okay, let's break. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Okay. So. But yeah, I'm not holding on to all this stuff in real life. But yeah, in a game, give me 500 pocket spaces and I'll fill up every one and demand that there's more pocket space, you know? Every time, like, we will never be satisfied as players for how much storage and pocket space we're given, because we're always gonna want more. We're always gonna need more pocket space, more storage. Oh, that's iron. That's not silver. Oh, silver's gonna be in Kilima. Silver is gonna be in Kilima. That's okay, though. Let's see if we can get this tree. Ooh, maybe? Maybe we can? I don't know. Does this look like we're getting there? It kind of looks like we're getting there. Kind of looks like we're slowly but surely cutting this tree down. Please hold while we do it, so. There we go. There we go. We ended up getting it. Yeah, we're never satisfied. Hi! How are you doing? Right now we're working on trying to black out this bingo board that is on the bottom left of the screen, so we can, and we're looking for this right here, this snail. We need it, and we're gonna grab it, and it's gonna be easy and it's gonna be simple. Boom. Now that I have a bigger pouch, it's so much easier to get bugs. Before, I would have to like slam down on how many different like little smoke bombs. Like, I'd have to do like this just to get them. Oh well, maybe I still do sometimes. But now it's just easy. It's easy peasy. I didn't really need 2 of them. Oh well. But we do need this crab right here. So this crab, it's not on our board, but Dahlia, who is on our board, is an NPC. And in order for us to mark off the NPCs, we need to give them a weekly want. And that is indeed what she wants this week. She wants a little crab. She wants some crab legs. I don't blame her. Crab legs, butter, lobster roll, all of it. Wonderful. Okay. Let's mark it off. Let's mark it off. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. But now we gotta mark it off. Okay, so this snail right here, this garden snail, we did it. And then once we give the crab to Dahlia, we'll be able to mark that one off. We also need a striped snail, but it's not time yet for us to grab those. But we'll also be able to get those from this area. Okay, okay. Also, there have been so many flow trees. If you don't play Palia, these flow trees are essentially like special trees. And you kind of sometimes need a lot of people to mark them off. But there's been a lot of trees, like tiny flow trees, that are easy for one person, aka me, to cut them down by myself. So I don't have to wait for anyone. Okay. So since we're at the Bahari coast, do I need these? No, but I'm gonna grab them. We're gonna fit them in our pockets. Oh wait, I need to see if Nio is here. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. He's not. Where is that boy? Nio is our other NPC that we need to give a gift to, but I don't see. Is he in the Elder Woods? Because he wasn't in, he wasn't in Kilima Valley, and now we're in Bahari Bay. He's not here. So he might be there, but I guess we'll just ignore him for right now, since we're on the Bahari coast, and we'll do some more fishing. We'll fish. Specifically, what are we fishing up? Let's look at this board. Zooming in on the board, we need to fish up along the Bahari coast a bluefin tuna. We can catch it with worms at any time of day. And then we need... That may be the only thing in the Bahari coast that we can get right now. Because we need a ribbon-tail ray, but I don't know if we're in the proper time zone for that to happen. So we'll just try to get the bluefin tuna, and everything else is pretty much in the Bahari rivers. Or it's just like in a time period or a time zone that is not right now. But let's go ahead. So we need to change it to regular normal worms. Regular little worms. Poor little worms. Honestly, I feel bad for them, but this was their destiny. Their destiny was to help us get a bluefin tuna. Was it a bluefin tuna? I'm gonna say yes and be optimistic. Yes, I was correct. I was correct, Rooney. So let's mark that one off. Dun 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 dun! We did it! Yay! Okay, okay. And so with that, let's go ahead and see what time it is officially in Kilima right now. It is the middle of the sun. It is the middle of the sun, and let's see. That means we can't get those two things. So we're gonna have to wait for both of the other things that are along the Bahari coast. We can't get them now, so what we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, that person's right there. I was like, they disappeared. Where did they go? What we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to... I know we have some things for, in the Bahari rivers. That's pretty much where most of the other fish are that we're looking for. So we could do that, but I kind of want to go ahead and get the NPCs out of the way. We have the stuff for Neo, and we have the stuff for Dahlia. So I kind of want to get them knocked out, you know? We've had their stuff from pretty much the beginning, but yet they're still not marked off. So let's go ahead and find them. Let's see if Nio is in the Elder Woods. Let's see if he's there. And also we need the... We can get some silver. Oop, that is a big old pond. Okay. Detour. Detour. Where... Do we go this way? I think we go this way. I don't know. I've been in the Elder Woods once. I've been there once, and it wasn't fun. I didn't like it. I don't like the Elder Woods. I want them to go away. But we are getting a new area in Palia that looks really cool, looks really pretty. It doesn't look like it's gonna have creepy, squelchy noises all the time, which I greatly appreciate. I greatly appreciate it. So it should be good. It should be fun. But one of the main reasons I haven't really been in the Elder Woods is just because I haven't really had tools to accompany me properly. I'm just now getting my exquisite tools, which is like, I think it's the highest rarity of tool. So I'm just now getting those. So it just has never made sense for me to go into the Elderwood because I wasn't able to collect anything up until now. So if you start playing Palia, I would also suggest the same thing. You just kind of ignore it until... Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. I am. we just decided to take the very, 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 very long way. The very long way. It's fine. We get to see all the scenery. We get to see all the beauty. It's fine. It's fine. I hope the World Highlands is so much better than the Elderwood. I was so excited when Elderwood came out and it was a letdown. Ooh, yeah. It'll be interesting because all we have right now, I believe, I could be wrong, but all we have right now is kind of just a picture and like an idea of what it could look like, or like an idea of the vibe. But we don't really have anything else about this new area. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. Like, I think the Elderwoods as an idea is cool. It's just all squelchy and swampy, and I'm sure it stinks. So mainly the noises. The noises, then I can't handle the noises. Okay. Nio, are you in here? Oh. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, well, I'm gonna leave. I don't need anything in here. I specifically made these bingo boards to not have anything in the Elderwoods. I did that on purpose, so we wouldn't have to go in there. And also so that way, like, literally anyone could do it, because you do kind of need better tools. Let's see, are you in here now? Oh. Oops. No, no, I'm pressing all the buttons, and they're not the button I need. Oh no. But we just need to find this guy. Because if I can't get a blackout bingo board because Neo wants to play hide and go seek and is actually really good at it, I'm gonna scream. I'll scream. I know this leads to the home and not to Kilima, but since our inventory's full, we'll go home and then we'll go that way through to Kilima, so that way we can kind of see if he's there. If he's there, and also kind of drop off our stuff. Okay. Drop off that. Iron ore, stone. This is for our task. This is not for our task. That's not. Okay. All these things are things we need for our blackout board. So good. We're getting there. Let's go see if we can get the two villagers that I keep saying their names completely different. Neo, Nio, Dahlia, Delilah, Tomato, Tomato, Caramel, Caramel, Potato, Potato. It's just, you know, it's inevitable. It's inevitable that I don't know how to say their names. Oh, wait. We need to see. Look at the board. Look at the board. Do we see him? Where is he? Is this like a glitch? And guess what? We meant what you knew every time. Exactly. But where is he? Maybe I can catch him in the market? I mean, he's in the Elderwoods, but I went there and he wasn't, his little circle picture wasn't there. Do I have to go to the central stables and he'll just magically pop up? I don't want to do that. I don't want to go in that stinky... Oh, bless you. I don't want to go in that stinky place. Okay, well, at least give Delilah her, gift. Here you go. You want a crab? There's a crab. There you go.
Always so helpful.
Thank you. Let's do this. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. We did it. Oh, yours might have that glitch for him and Ani, but I'd try the Central Stables for sure. Okay, I'll do that. Because I just need him. Just need him. Yeah, because I haven't seen Ani on my boards or like on my maps either. So both of them are gone-a-rooney. They actually went to the human world. It's a mess, but they went. They were like, ooh, what's this? A thingamabob? I've got plenty. And then all their parents and everyone else was like, don't go there. We told them, don't go there. It's not worth it. And then they're like, yeah, it's worth it. We're gonna go there. Is that silver? It is. We need silver. Yay. We just need one little silver ore. And we got it. We got it. Oh my goodness. We are almost done with this board. Okay, I don't know if y'all watched the show Superstore, but every time I go, I think of that character from Superstore who was like the little rapper guy. I can't remember his name because it's been so long since I watched the show, but like was Gina? I think it was Gina's boyfriend. I don't know. I can't remember her name either. But it's just so funny. So funny. Because he would always do that and he would always like celebrate in that way. And so every time I do it now, I just think about him. It's fine. It's fine. We're one and the same. We're anything but ordinary. That was a good show. I never finished it. I never like watched all of it, but I watched like probably like the first couple of seasons. And it was good. It was enjoyable. But it's like there's like a bunch of shows that are like that I've watched and I've enjoyed, but I've never actually finished them. So it's like kind of just like, oh yeah, that's good. How'd you like the ending? I don't know. I didn't watch the ending. How'd you like this season? I don't know. I didn't watch it. Cheyenne's boyfriend. Yes. Yes. Thank you. You knew who I was talking about. I appreciate that. I knew Gina wasn't right. I think Gina's like kind of the main character. But yeah. And every once in a while I'll see clips on like short form content, like TikTok and stuff of that show, and I'll watch it and then I'm like, man, because it'll be like scenes that I've never seen before and I'll be like, I want to watch that. I want to rewatch that. And yet here I am, not. Mainly because I don't think I have access to it. I don't know. I haven't actually looked it up. Like where I'd be able to watch it. But it's definitely not where I'm looking. But that's mainly because right now I'm on my I'm rewatching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm rewatching Criminal Minds, and then we're watching Ghosts, the American version. I watched the UK version, or at least the first like couple seasons of the UK version, and then we started watching the American version of Ghosts, and I'm really liking that. So that's the show that we're really on, Ghosts, and then the other two are like in the background. In the background. Okay. I think I could have time traveled or fast traveled through this area. But it's fine. We're taking the long way again. But Criminal Minds is definitely one of those shows that I watched it all the time when I was younger with my mom and stuff like that. And I have specific specific, like, things that happen in that show, like deaths and things, that are engraved in my brain. Like, I remember them as if I watched it like 2 seconds ago. But for the most part, I never actually watched the whole show all the way through. So now we're doing that. Now we're doing that. I'm still like on season 1, so it's not like I've super far into it. But oh, I didn't know there was a pond there. I didn't do that on purpose. I didn't know there was a pond there. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Okay. I didn't even need that. Brother Ochner took me out. Yeah. I'm watching the show, and Walter, every time he's like, he talks about how Garcia is very much like, he says that if Garcia was a guy, the stuff that she says wouldn't fly. And I'm like, yeah, but that's like, it's not just like, she's not just talking that way to Morgan. She's talking that way to everyone, and also everyone talks that way to her. Like, it's just her. But like, I had to like pull up evidence, or like whenever it would happen in the show, be like, see, someone else did it to her. She did it to someone else. It's not just Morgan. Walter is correct though. I mean, yeah, it's like, maybe, but I think it's fine. I think it's fun. I like that dynamic. I think Garcia and Morgan are so cute. Not in like a romantic way, but just in like a friendly, friend, banter type of way. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Right now we're trying to find a lost villager because I need to give him a gift so I can mark him off my bingo board. Okay, you said he should be here. I see you're not who we're looking for. Because we're trying to black out this bingo board so we get everything on it. So if I can't find him, that means we automatically lose. We automatically we're in despair, which I don't see him. Like, he's not on the board, but I was told he might be here. So we're looking. We're hunting. Oh, I can't go that way anyway. Okay, well, bingo board, I hope you find him. Me too. I hope I'll find him. Okay, then he is still here. He's just not gonna show up on the map. Okay. Dude, oh, I pressed a button. Might be a glitch to their might have to Google their glitch location. Okay. Everyone, we have a missing person. Missing person to report. Nio. Nio is missing. We can't find him. And we need to find him stat. We need to find him stat. This, not a drill. Not a drill. How do you even spell his name? Oh, I have it right here. I have literally the game right here that shows me how to spell his name. Wherever he is. This man right here is missing. If you see a man that looks like this, send him my way. I have some smelly poop to give him. I have some smelly poop to give him. Okay. Nio. Miss glitch location. You said glitch location. Glitch. Oh, please hold while I try to figure out how to spell location. If you see a little cutie himbo running around talking about his mama, send him to me. Yes. Send him to me. Okay, someone says on the Reddit. Let's see. Please hold while I read this. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, this part, I don't know if this is gonna help me, because these people are talking about a quest. I don't think I'm in a quest. But this is where they're saying he is. Right here. I don't need to. Right here. Mavis Way. You can't even see it because of the bingo board. There he goes. Right here. Mavis Way. Okay. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see. Mavis Way. Which is right. Oh my goodness, it's way over here. He's like, they're saying they found him right here? I have to travel all that way? I hope I'm not wasting your time. I mean, honestly, if we can't find him, I lose automatically. If we can't find him, I lose because we're trying to black out the board. So I just don't know how to get around here. I've literally, okay. Can I like put a dropper down? Can I put like a little tracker? Oh, drop a waypoint. Right there. Okay. That may help a little. We'll see. We're on a mission. We're gonna go through the scary woods because we gotta find him. We gotta give him the smelly poop. We'll see. Hazel, have you seen him? No? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your time. We may need to print out flyers. Does anyone have a good printer? My printer is sometimes good. But right now it's being a little funky. Hold on. It probably shouldn't hear me say that because then it's definitely not gonna work. But, yeah. Anyone have a good printer that they can print out some missing person reports, missing person flyers on? Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. How did I what? Okay. We went the wrong way. Turn it around. We gotta turn this car right around real fast. No dilly-dallying. We have no time for going in on extracurricular excursions because once we find him, it'll be all good and then we can go fish. Because that's literally all we have left is fishing. Where am I now? Okay, now we turn this way. Oh, where? It's a secret bridge. Oh, no, not a secret bridge. We go this way, right? Sort of. Yeah. This should be fine. This should be fine. We'll see. I don't know. I literally never talked to this man, ever. I don't know why he would, like, be like, okay, time to start a quest. I'm not looking for you. Where am I going? I need to go this way. Right? The directionally challenged are trying to find their way through the directionally challenged area. I think so. Huh? This is precisely why I can't stand the Elderwoods. Yeah, this is so... Ugh! I'm in water. Get out, get out. Now my socks are wet. Does anyone have an extra pair of socks? I didn't pack an extra pair of socks, you know? Hazel, do you have an extra pair of socks? No. Oh, well, okay. Well, we're both kind of messed up. Do y'all have an extra pair of socks? No? Okay. Where am I going? Wrong way. Going this way. Nope. Where am I going? This way. Oh, not up there. Where? Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. We're just... Do y'all hear all that squelching? Disgusting. And that thing? Disgusting. Disgusting. Help. Get me out of here. I'm not safe. I don't feel safe. Okay. Now we go this way. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we can follow the waypoint properly. Oh, Nio, you better be over here. I got my socks wet for you. Oh, Nio. I'm about to get spit on by another creature because of you. Where'd he go? Oh, no. I rode all this way for you. Try up on the bluff. Is the bluff in this area? No, it doesn't look like. Yes? Where's the bluff? Oh, like up on the higher points. Okay. Oh, like this thing? This giant thingy? I can. That will get me up off the ground. So I'm okay with that. Io? And see, the thing is I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see him if I do come up here. Like, if I pass him by, am I going to be able to tell? Or am I just going to be running around? Hey, a chest! At least we got one good thing out of here. Let's see. Are you... Okay, you can't get up there. That is not a place that you can get up. Okay. You know what, Nio? I can't believe you made me do all this. Okay. Sorry for your loss. It's okay. It's okay. Let me see. Let me see. I'll try one more Google search, and then we'll see. Where can I find Nio? Okay. Okay, so this has his schedule. What time is it? It is 9:34 p.m. That's not gonna help us. That's not gonna help us. Leaves the house to walks to the Ormu pin at 10 p.m. Let's see if he's there. He's just not showing up on the map. And if we don't see him there, I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm gonna ignore him, okay? This is ridiculous. Were those some K-pop hotties on your screen? No, that was Moana. That was Walter and I hanging out with Moana at Disney World. I wish it was a K-pop hottie. But no, it's Moana. We got her to sign some of my Lorcana cards. So, you know, second best. Second best. We do have an ad starting in about a minute and a half. If you have to sit through those ads, I greatly appreciate it. But while you're sitting through those ads, for the people who don't have to wait or sit through the ads. How many times can I say sit through the ads? I don't know. We will be looking at a quote that I saw that I liked. So we'll be doing that. But again, stick around through the ads, because once you get back, we'll go back to Bahari Bay and we'll continue fishing and actually get some stuff marked off. Because we've been on this wild goose chase and it's gonna be no more. You know? We're not gonna let Nio get in our way. Is he over here? There's someone. Who are you? Oh. You're not who I want. Are you talking to someone? No, that's Badrus. Oh. Oh, where is this person? Oh, hey, here's some treasure. Thank you. Instead of finding Nio, we found treasure. I guess I can live with that. Just kidding, I can't, because that means if we can't find him, we fail. If you're just now tuning in, you have missed out on a lot of fun. Mainly us trying to find a missing NPC. Nio is missing, and from the sounds of it, Palia is holding him hostage until I actually complete some quests. So Joy, wonderful. You needed this? Yes, I needed this too. Like that's why I really like to do the whole like quotes and things like that, is just because like I'm more so set talking to myself, and if it benefits other people, that's great, but like it's a really selfish endeavor. It's a 100% selfish endeavor, but right now we're just kind of giving up on Nio because I obviously can't do all the quests before today is over, but we can try to see how much of this board we can black out. So as you can see, this board, we have a lot done. And if you're interested and you're like, oh, this looks so cool, I want to do something like this, in the pinned comment, there is a link. You can go and you can download these and you can do all this yourself for funsies. Or if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, you can do so in the description. It should be in the description at least. It's just a Google Drive with all the Palia boards that I made. And yeah. So we're trying to black it out. We're just trying to get one of everything. And we've actually done pretty good so far. We almost have a full bingo on one of them, which is pretty great. And pretty much most of what we need now is going to be fishing on the Bahari rivers. It's pretty much what we gotta do. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be fishing. Can you guess where? On the Bahari rivers. But we need, we also need like a gem, which I'm gonna kind of wait until the end for us to try to get if we have time. I didn't, whenever we were started this, I hoped, I had high hopes that we could get this all done in time to completely black out the board during our time together, but honestly, I didn't think we actually would. I had high hopes, but I did not actually, like, think we would. Let's see. Let me double check where the Bahari rivers are. Yes? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What is a fish that is in the Bahari River? Wait, what time is it? Actually, we're gonna go and we're gonna run to the, if we have time, we need to get that purple snail. The purple snail is gonna be at the beach during this time, but we may be a little too late. Little too late for this purple snail. Because we can only run so fast. And time passes us by, even when we're not wanting it to. Okay. Let's see if we can find purple snail. You are a green snail. Not what we're looking for. You're a crab. Definitely not what we're looking for. Let's see. Purple snail, purple snail. Oh, purple snail. Okay, if y'all see one, just holler. Just holler and I'll come looking. Ooh, what are you? You're a green snail. Not what we need. Damn. I don't think we'll be able to get this in time because, you know, we're running on like a wire. We're right at the edge of when we can get this. But you never know. We've gotten pretty lucky with some of these guys. So we could also get pretty lucky with this purple snail. But it doesn't look like it. It took me 2 to 3 nights to get my first purple snail. Well, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. You're supposed to be encouraging. You'll be like, oh yeah, it's so easy to get your first purple snail. You'll find it in no time.
No, I mean, I started like at 2 p.m. and it doesn't spawn anymore after 3 a.m. So, or 2 a.m. It doesn't spawn anymore after 3 a.m. So I didn't actually think I would get one. But, you know, it's nice to try. You know? It's nice to be optimistic. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. now. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go see what fish we need from the Bahari rivers. So we need... Oh wait, we still need one from the Bahari coast. We still need the ribbon-tail ray from the Bahari coast, and we can actually catch it right now. So I actually did this. This was all part of my master plan. He stopped licking himself as soon as I turned the camera on him. You're on camera. You're live. Reporting live from Bagheera's bath. That's what you're all here for. You're here for the bath of the cat. These are the baths that he prefers. He does not like it when I have to give him a bath. But sometimes it has to happen. Sometimes it does. If you get into something, that's your punishment. But yeah, the real reason I came down here for that purple snail, even though we didn't find it, is so we could try to get the ribbon-tail ray. It's on the Bahari coast in the early morning, with a worm. So, like, just a regular plain worm. So let's try to see if we can get this ribbon-tail ray and mark it off. Mark it off of our list. Because this is the last fish that we need from the Bahari coast. Ooh, is this it? I don't think so. No, that's not it. I don't know what fish this is, but it is definitely not the one we're looking for. But I'll still catch you, because we still need XP. A Bahari bream! No. I was about to say, is that a fish we need? No. I think that was a fish Delilah wanted. Or Dahlia. I'm just gonna choose one and quit changing. I think that's what Delilah wanted. But we gave her a crab instead. Gave her a crab instead. You know, crabs are much better. They truly are. Oh, another Bahari bream. Wonderful. Wonderful. But, you know, one thing about this, like doing this whole bingo thing, is really making me focus on, like, adding whimsy to my day. Like, essentially all we're doing today is just running around collecting resources. That's literally all we're doing in Palia right now, you know? But yet we're adding whimsy to the mundane of just collecting resources, and we're making it fun. We're making it a game. We're adding whimsy. And I think the way to, like, just go about life and, like, to enjoy life, to truly live and enjoy your life, especially in, like, the world that we live in right now, you gotta add little whimsy to everything. And we got the ribbon-tail ray. It was like, whimsy? You're talking about whimsy? Yes, please. Add me to the whimsy. And we will mark you off of the whimsy right here. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Now we just need, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 things marked off. 14! Yes, please, thank you very much. We've done a lot of hard work. We've done a lot of hard work, especially if you take into account the 10, 15 minutes we had to go running around to find a missing man that is still missing.
Again, if you see him, bring him my way. I need to give him some smelly poop. Need to give him some smelly poop. In the sweetest and most absolute sincere way, I love that you pronounce their names wrong and different back and forth, because my birth mom used to do that and it was always so funny. Like, I'm not intentionally doing it. I'm saying the name in how, like, I first think it, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, that's wrong. And so then, like, because my name is a lot of times said wrong, I try to, like, fix it. But I also know, like, at a point it's like, okay, you're doing it. You're doing it too much. But no, I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean, and I'm not offended. The fact that it's not intentional makes it funny, because you know where the heart is there. Yeah, the heart's there. The brain and the pronunciation is not. Okay. We want to see what's in our insect mystery bag. We got that. I don't know what it is. Drum roll, please, for the insect mystery bag. The insect bag of wonder. Let's see. Drum roll. Flame horn. Rock hopper. Oh, you can't see. Oh, you can't see. Oh, and it's gone. Sorry about that. We got this flame horned rock hopper. We got this cave pisky, and we got a grumpy granite rock hopper. Wonderful. And my inventory is about to be full again. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of those. I'm gonna trash those. I'm gonna trash this crab. I'm gonna trash the rock. Okay. Okie dokie. So, the things on these 2 rows right here are things we need for the crab had a family, you know? Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. And, you know, if you don't pay, you don't pay. There are consequences to not paying the Palia Mafia. That's my best Mafia impression. You don't say. It's like some 1920s, little kid. Well, say, hey, we got some things to do here, or otherwise you're gonna be swimming with the fishes, like that crab. The crab had to be set an example for, and here we are. None of the other crabs are gonna make that same mistake. You see? It's giving the Mafia scene in Zootopia. That's the highest of compliments. I still need to see Zootopia 2, but... And that little shrew Mafia, it was pretty great. It was pretty great. Okay. Okay. We have only a few minutes. Well, not like a few minutes, but like... We got less than an hour. We got maybe like 30 minutes to see if we can get the rest of this stuff. So, we've got to lock in. 30 minutes. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, so if we're looking at the fish we need a honey loach. We need a dawn ray. We need a willow lamprey. And those are the fish we need. We also need Dragonbeard's peat. Is Dragonbeard's peat on the Bahari coast? I'd assume it is. Let me pull up my paleo tracker. Well, because I need to figure out where the Bahari rivers are. Bahari... wait. Honey Loach. That would be the best way to see this. Honey Loach? Yes, please. Yes, it is? Okay. We'll run along the coast to see if we can find it, and then we'll go to the Bahari rivers. Which, the Bahari rivers... Okay, I see a spot. I see a spot that we can go to that is classified as a river. Okay, good to know. We'll go there. Okay. But first, let's go ahead and run around. Put our fishing pole up. Otherwise, we'll snap it in half. And let's go ahead and see if we can find some bearded Pete. No, but we found the loot pile. Is this gonna be a ding-a-dang? It's a, oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Not a ding or a dang. It's somewhere in the middle. Somewhere along the middle of that, whatever it is. I know that heat roots are slightly harder to find, but, you know, it's not the most exciting. Let's see. Do we see anything? We see lots of, oh my goodness. Look at all those shells. Shells and oysters. With the oyster sauce? Oh my goodness. Tuck and roll, don't break your ankles. We've got to go. We've got to go. We have no time to lose. We are speed. How many times am I gonna make that reference in streams? So many. So many. One winner. 42 losers. I eat losers for breakfast. It's just the greatest movie of all time. It's the greatest movie of all time, and I think I've literally made a reference to that in the past, like, 3 or 4 streams. I think I have. I think I have. Oh, is there no Pete's beard? Any behind here? No, but there's a chest. Oh my goodness, we're finding so many chests. Thank you. Do I need the chest? No, but I'll take them. I will take them, and I will store them, and I will throw away the chest part, because I don't know why we're getting an empty chest. No, thank you. Okay, where am I? I am nowhere close to where I want to be. Can I go out this way? Nope, that is a complete dead end. Can I go out this way? Oh, maybe. See, the real point of having this Palia tracker bingo scavenger hunt thing is so that way I can learn my way around this city and finally quit getting lost. I don't think it's working. I think we are still getting very much lost up in here. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know what's not fine? Is having to run over everywhere. We're wasting precious time. We gotta be fishing. I love how big the world is, and I hate how big the world is all at the same time. It's the love-hate relationship. Especially because, like, I don't know where the nearest board is to fast travel. I'm just kind of running around, saying hi to the deer, saying hi to the trees, the bushes. Hi, 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 hi. Oh, nope, that's not what I need. Okay, okay. Well, we just need to get to a river. That's really all we need. We just need to get to a river, and I think there's one... I think down here is where I'm going, because let me double check. Yeah, down here is where I'm going, because that is what's considered a river. So if we get down there, we'll be able to fish up like pretty much all the rest of these fish that are on the board. They're in rivers in Bahari Bay. So we're doing good. We're getting there. It just is gonna take us a few seconds to get over there. But let's just... I think we're going the right way. Oh, nope, that's a giant tree in my way. And also, if we're down here, we might find some peat. Some Dragonbeard's peat. I think this is it. Hey, some sweet leaf. I'll take it. I'll take the sweet leaf. Okay, I think... Yeah, this is considered the river. Okay. So, here at the river, we need to get the honey loach, which is available right now with glowworms. And the cutthroat trout. We gotta look up the cutthroat trout because that one is... It's available all time with worms. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the... Let's go ahead and get the... What's it called? The honey loach with the glowworms. That's what we're looking for first. Let's go ahead and change over to glowworms and just start our fishing journey. Start our fishing journey. As we continue to add whimsy to our day. What are you gonna do that adds whimsy to your day today? Some of my favorite ways to add whimsy to my days is having like a morning soundtrack. So, you know how like in the best movie reference I have for this is Daddy Daycare? When, oh, my inventory's full. Darn you. Get rid of that. No one look. Close your eyes. I may get rid of someone that has a family. Don't look. Close your eyes. It's fine. We're fine. Nothing is going on here. Nothing nefarious. We don't need this corn, actually. Oh, wait, yes, we do. The corn was one of the things to check off. Never mind. We do need that. Yeah, close your eyes. No, I did not just get rid of 2 Bahari Breams. No, I didn't do that. Why would you think I did that? I think I may also get rid of this heat. I'll get rid of the sweet leaf. The sweet leaf is easier to come by. Okay. There we go, there we go. You can return your gaze. Return your gaze. There is nothing untoward happening here. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. But the best ways that I like to add whimsy to my day is to have like a morning soundtrack. So, like, you know how in Daddy Daycare, how they have the song, I'm walking on sunshine, ooh, and then like the little boy is getting ready and all that kind of stuff. You just do that, you know? You have your morning soundtrack and you have fun with it. But also I like to like paint my nails. Now you may be like, Lacon, how does that add whimsy to your day? It adds whimsy to my day because it's whimsical. I don't know. It feels so much fun to just paint your nails. And just like kind of just have your nails and you're like, and then afterwards you're like, I can't touch anything. It's just fun. It's just something that I don't typically do. So it's just fun. Fun. That's really all whimsy is adding fun to your day. But also getting to eat meals in their non-designated times is so whimsical. So like eating breakfast for dinner, eating pizza for breakfast, so whimsical. That's probably the most whimsical thing you can ever do. Another thing, like I've seen a lot of people like talking about this recently and like, here's what I do to add whimsy to my day and things like that. And they're like, blowing bubbles, they're playing with chalk. A lot of it has to do with like just doing childlike things without like any sense of like, what are we doing this for? You know, it's just kind of like you're doing it to doing it. You're doing it to do it. You're doing it because it's fun. You're doing it because it's enjoyable, and so on and so forth. No, we don't need that. I was about to say, is that what we need? No, not even close. Not even close to what we need. We need the honey loach. That is what we're currently looking for. So we can mark off another bingo spot. Ooh, is this it? Guys, I think this is it. $5, it says this is it. Yeah? You guys owed me $5. We got the honey loach. Let's go. Interact, interact. And let's add one more. Another one bites the dust. Doom, doom, doom. Another one bites the dust. We marked another one off. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Okay, and now we can switch over to the worm and we can get the cutthroat trout. So earlier, if you were here, if you can read the board, which it's a little tiny for kind of all of us, but the cutthroat trout says on there, Kilima Lake, no bait. And the one beside it, that information is for the one that's beside it, not the cutthroat trout. So we had to look it up, and the cutthroat trout said it was in Bahari rivers any time of day with just worms. So yeah, we did kind of waste some time earlier fishing in the wrong place for the same fish. But this time, I believe we're going to get it pretty easily. I hope we're going to get it pretty easily. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do. Well, I know what we're going to do. We're just going to be like, oh, well, too bad, so sad. But look at all the stuff we did succeed in. Kilima redfin, not what we need. Thank you, though. I love putting random fish in my pockets. I wonder how stinky and slimy our pockets are. I'm gonna say they are on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the cleanest pockets in the world, and 10 being the stinkiest and slimiest pockets in the world. I'd say we're pretty much at a 20. With how many fish we've been stuffing in our pockets today, and I can't remember the last time we washed this dress. So I'm gonna say our pockets are knocking out of the park. Super duper stinky. Can't handle it. Stinky. Stinky winky. Too stinky. And you know, maybe that's why no one wants to fish beside us. Maybe that's why we've kind of been alone this entire time. Because we smell bad. Honestly, don't blame them. I used to work in a place that had a lot of people come in, and I worked in a card shop, essentially. I worked in a card shop, and, you know, people who come to card shops, not all of them, but a lot of them, like trading cards and things like that, they're very stinky. They don't always know what deodorant is, or showers. They don't usually know what those things are. So, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I've had to deal with my fair share of stinky people, and I don't want to do it anymore. So I don't work there anymore. No. I mean, it's one of the perks of not working there anymore, but that's not like the main reason I don't work there anymore. But yeah. No. Oh! This person's coming. You're gonna, what in the world? This is the weirdest fish I've ever seen. Is it a wheel? It's a wheel. Yay! A wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Ayy. Mama, rock me. Mama, rock me. You know that song? Trinity Star knows that song. She's a rockin' to it. Oh, don't die. She's a rockin' to it. You know, we're so close to the end of whenever we're gonna have to say goodbye. I'm just gonna throw things out. I'm gonna throw things out so that way we can get the fish that we need. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to do, you know? They're swimming with the fishes anyway, so they're just going to see their family again. It's all good. It's all good. It's catch and release. It's catch and release, just I may be releasing it into the trash can and not the ocean. Or in this case, the Bahari River. Paddlefish. No. What are we looking for again? Cutthroat trout. That's what we're looking for. It takes so long, it has me confused for what we're looking for. Cutthroat trout is what we're looking for, which is on the top row. It's the only fish in the top row. We also need some bearded peat moss or whatever, which I didn't think would be difficult to find, but apparently it's a little bit more difficult than I thought. Kilima redfin. Not what we need. Thank you, though. I'll happily shove it in my pocket. Because, you know, apparently pocket size... I know there are some games that where pocket, like, the weight of what's in your pockets does affect, like, what you do and how you do things. Like, it affects, like, how fast you walk and things like that. I'm kind of glad most games I play don't do that. But it also is rather annoying when you're like, okay. Ooh, makeshift cookware. Was I not opening those earlier? Was I throwing those away without realizing it? I think I was. Oops. Oops-a-daisy. Didn't mean to. Okay. My bad. If you're yelling at me, I did not see it. You probably tried to warn me. You're great, you're amazing, you're way more knowledgeable in Palia than I am, and you definitely tried to warn me, and I didn't listen. I was too focused on my prize. I was eyes on the prize. If you're not first, you're last. Type of mentality. Paddlefish, not what we need. Not what we need. Can we get this before we go over to open up a pack? Can we do this? Only time will tell. Okay. Come on, just give us one more thing and I'll be happy. One more thing and I will be happy. Okay, well that's not the one more thing I was looking for. I don't need another wagon wheel. I need a cutthroat trout. Thanks. You gonna take up 2 slots? No. Okay, good. I don't need 2 different slots filled up with wagon wheels. But if you want to give me 4, that's fine. Just give me 4 after. Just give me 2 more after we get the cutthroat trout, you know? That's really all we need. But like, if we're not if we take a step back and we zoom out from what our main objective is in this very moment, which is the cutthroat trout, you know? This is actually a very beautiful, scenic, serene place to be fishing. Like, you can see the wildlife hanging out. You can see the fish jumping in the pond without a care in the world for my hook that is coming for them. You can hear the waterfall slightly. It's just... this is a nice place to be. Really, we're the only ones putting a time constraint on us. The world is not putting this time constraint on us. We're doing it to ourselves. And... you know, we need to remember the quote from earlier. ASAP does not just only mean as fast as possible. It means as slow as possible, as sincere as possible, as steady as possible, as soulful as possible, as sustainable as possible. So we need to remember that, you know? And with that being said, I think we may just see what we can fish. What this last fish is, we may just see what it is. And just enjoy the scenery around us. We've done good today. We have done so good. We've marked off so many things. Technically, we can say we've marked off Nio as well. Because it's not my fault he's missing. Not my fault at all. We got a chest, though. Let's see what's in this chest. Is it a cutthroat trail? Even if it's not, we've done so good today. Let's see, let's see. It's a makeshift patio umbrella. Yay! Okay. Let's see if we can find some dragon peat moss. Oh, that is deep water. Sorry, didn't realize that was deep water right there. I thought I could run through all of this, but I guess it makes sense. If I'm able to fish in it, then that probably means that I'm not able to walk in it. I think that's a good word to the wise, you know? If you can fish there, you can't walk there. Okay, let's see. Just one cursory, casual walk around the valley. The beach front. See what we have in store for us today. Oh, we have beauty in store for us today. That is definitely one thing we have in store. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, is this our dragon peat moss? It is! We were indeed able to get one more thing on our list marked off. There we go. We did it. And with that, I think that's a success. Obviously, did we get everything? No. No, we did not. But let's make this a little bit bigger for you. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's fine. You just need to see this part. We did pretty good. We did pretty good indeed. We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 things marked off of this list. 17. You know what? I'm gonna count Nio. It's not my fault he's missing. It's not my fault. We could have given it to him if we wanted to. So we're indeed marking him off. 17 things. Down, 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 down. High fives, high fives, high fives, high fives. High fives. High five, Bagheera. Yeah. I don't know if you heard him, but he went, oh. Very offended that I woke him up. Now he's giving me the stank eye. Oh no. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that, guys. But we did so good. We're only missing a few things, and honestly, I don't know what I was expecting from today of us trying to complete this entire bingo board, but I think we did pretty good for our first attempt at a full blackout of the bingo board. I'm pretty happy with that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move over to... I don't have a pack. Do I not? I'm gonna go run and get a pack of Lacon so we can open that. But I'll be right back. I'll leave you with Bagheera so you can see the cutie patootie in all his glory. There you go. Perfect. See, I'm back. I'm back. That was so... Did Bagheera keep you company? Was he a good host? Did he keep you entertained? Did he tell you any good cat jokes? I hope so. That's what I told him to do. So hopefully he followed the rules. But let's go ahead and move over to a bigger screen so that way we can open up this, oops, wrong way. Open up this pack of Lacon. There we go, bigger. You said some bad words while you were gone. Oh, Bagheera! How dare you! Can't believe it. Can't believe it. You know, you give them an inch and they go a mile. Kids, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna... He didn't like you disturbing his rest? Oh, well, okay, maybe it is my fault. Yeah, maybe it is my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's not accepting my apology right now. He's not doing it. But let's go ahead and see what we have in our Lorcana pack. I opened it up without really showing you, but we're opening up a Winter Spell pack, which is Lorcana's most recent most recent set. That's the word to use. So if you don't know how to play the game, don't worry. We're just going to be looking at the pretty art, which is Disney art. So, you know, if you're here on my channel often, we love Disney, we love Palia, and so we love Disney Lorcana. Let's go ahead and see what these cards have in store for us. So the first one is Lumpy, a cute little heffalump from Winnie the Pooh. Such a cutie. Such a cutie. And then we have Minnie Mouse ice skating. Ooh, she's the star of the show. She has a spotlight on her and everything. Love that. Love that. Next, we have Fangmeyer, one of the detectives from Zootopia. Is he giving someone a ticket? That's what it looks like. Yep, he's giving that taxi driver a ticket. How rude. The taxi driver is just doing his job. But I guess also the Fangmeyer is also doing his job, so... Oh well. Next we have McGorn. McGorn? However you want to say it. Another Zootopia police officer. Oh my goodness, they're having to work in this snowstorm? No thank you. Not for me. I would do literally anything else. Literally anything else. But it looks like he's having to do some traffic. Handle some traffic running around. Because otherwise, the snowstorm is just going to take over. Next, we have Marching Off to Battle. Ooh, this is a good song. And they're just like, they're running around in the... Oh, they're wading through the water. That's what they're doing. They're wading through the water. Holding their swords up above, and... Does he have a fish? It looks like he has a fish. Can I have that fish? We probably need it for our bingo board. Probably, thank you. Next, we have Mickey Mouse. With, I think, Tiny Tim on his head. So this is from the Christmas Carol version of, or the animated Mickey version of Christmas Carol, where Tiny Tim is a little baby mouse. Such a cutie. Next, we have our first uncommon card with Anna, Lost Sister, or Little Sister. Such a cutie. I love that all these are in the snow. Like, it feels so atmospheric. It feels so connected with each other that, like, this probably feels like a lot of the other sets haven't felt like true sets. They've just felt like cards put together with, like, and each movie has a set together, but not the whole set feeling like one. And this set truly does feel like one with all these snowy scenes. Our next uncommon. Ooh, we have Scrooge's Counting House. Where he's counting all the money. This is not just Scrooge McDuck. This is Scrooge from Christmas Carol. Scrooge from Christmas Carol, where he counts all the money. And then we have Darkwing's gas device. Is he farting with that thing? I don't know. Just steer clear either way. Can't be good. But I love the snowflakes around the edge of the frame. That looks so cold, honestly. It's reminding me of when you're in Minecraft and you accidentally step in snow and it just starts to close in your screen. And then next is, I think, our first rare. So we'll pull them up from the top. So our first rare is Freeze the Vine. Elsa's trying to save us. Oh my goodness, I actually love this art. That is so pretty. Oh yes. Like all the colors, the blues, the purples, and then the bright white from her hands. I really like that. And then let's see, our next one is another rare. We've got Rapunzel, Ethereal Protector. This one's also really pretty. I'll try to keep my hand steady so y'all can really see it, but like, I like that. Oh my goodness. Such good rares that we got. And let's see what our foil is. Our foil is a common foil. We've got Prince Naveen. What a cutie as a foil. Let's see if we can show him off without too much of a glare. There we go. There we go. Love that. Okay. And then our last one is just a little puzzle piece. But let's see. What were our top 3 cards? Oh my goodness. We had some good ones here. I think it may be these. Okay. Honorable mention. Honorable mention. Naveen. Prince Naveen. But our top 3 does not include Prince Naveen. It actually includes Lumpy, Freeze the Vine, and Rapunzel. So our 2 rares and then our first common that we pulled. These are the best 3 cards in the pack. These are the prettiest arts from this pack. And if you think another one is prettier, let me know. Because, like, honestly, there's not really a wrong answer in this pack. They were all pretty good. Yeah. So that's what we pulled today. Oh, so exciting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate it. And again, if you want to do these bingo boards for yourself, you definitely can. Just hit the link in the pinned comment or the link in the YouTube description. But either way, you can use these for yourself. And yeah. Next time we will be playing in Palia. Will probably be next week. And we'll be doing some of the actual update. Just so exciting. So excited for the update to come out. We may have to be doing some quests so we can get Nio back. I don't know. But tomorrow we will be doing, we'll be playing some Minecraft. But not just any Minecraft. We're going to be going to the Disneyland Minecraft server, where you're able to ride rides, like the rides work. You're able to pin trade. You're able to do everything. And it also has all the noises and the sounds from Disneyland. So, as long as nothing goes wrong, we'll be in that server tomorrow, hanging out. So make sure to pack your shoes, some comfortable shoes. Make sure to pack your Mickey ears and all that, because we're going to Disneyland tomorrow. But with that being said, I am live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm not going to be live this Wednesday, but you can see the schedule in either in a community post on YouTube or in the About section of my Twitch. So whichever place you can see when I'm live and what's going on. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone that hung out with me today. I greatly appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing the bingo board, but like, when is it not fun doing a bingo board? You know, we always have fun when we're in Palia together. And yeah, I guess all that we have left to say is I greatly appreciate you being here. Don't forget that you matter and you're important in this world. The world would not be the same without you in it. Bagheera says goodbye as well, even if he doesn't want to admit it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!